Lucky number 7, 7 rounds left and 7 matches on the cards today. Can Kawasaki hit the jackpot and wrap up the season with their 3rd title? Find out as we take you along on the J1 League Goal Zone. The teams played out rescheduled fixtures in midweek, and Kawasaki Frontale are just 1 game away from staking their claim on the 2020 season after a hard-fought 3-1 win at home to the reigning champions Marinos. Urawa added to Kobe's misery, handing them their 5th straight defeat, as the hosts played their final game at the Nagoya Stadium this season, and have just 1 more match remaining to close off their year in the top flight. Bottom-placed Vegalta came away with another good result, this time sharing the spoils after coming back twice from a goal down to pull out a draw with Tokyo. Completing the fixtures in round 28, Sapporo played host to Shimitsu, but all eyes were on the possible title crowning game of the season in Oita. Kashiwa finally back in action this week, taking on Tosu, and Nagoya looking to add to their points as they welcomed Shonan at the Toyota Stadium. Sapporo had struggled to find consistency all season, and with only 5 games left they were up against Shimitsu. A side riding on 2 straight wins with a new manager in tow, the visitors were on a roll. And rolling the ball very smoothly into the corner of the net in the 5th minute was Hwang Seok-ho. But it didn't take long for Hokkaido to give themselves a chance for the equaliser. El Signo handling the ball in the penalty box, Anderson Lopez stepping up to make it 1-1. And after several unmemorable touches in the penalty area, Lopez would get his 2nd, Hokkaido taking the lead 9 minutes before the break. But they would end up sipping their half-time cup of tea 3-1 up, Kim Min-tae finding the net through the legs of a defender, leaving Shimitsu with plenty to do in the 2nd half. But when the chance came, Shimitsu's finishing wasn't good enough. Keita Nakamura playing Yuito Suzuki through his left-footed shot wide of the upright. And that would allow Hokkaido more leeway, Jay Bothroyd finding the net with his left foot in the 64th minute. With the points all but in the bag, it was Lopez's duty to score a hat-trick. This effort though turned away by the goalkeeper's left hand. From the dead ball, Akito Fukumori! So a 5-1 win for Hokkaido, but not before Togo Umeda denied Lopez a 6th goal for Hokkaido and his hat-trick, which never came. After disposing of the reigning champions in midweek, the soon-to-be crowned champions were just 1 win away from the 2020 title. Kawasaki travelled to face Oita on the cusp of their 3rd league championship. Shazad Haq has your commentary.
Hasegawa. Cute touches on. Oh, that was a smart save from Jung Sung-ryong. A few bodies in front of him. And the shot from Nomura looked tricky. This would have been his view. A number of players in front of Sung-ryong, and he's done well there. There's Suzuki. Trying to take the game to them, that's good. Koide. That was a lovely ball in to Isa. Isa. Monta down for Koide. That's an important save from Jun Sung-ryong. He came in late, Nomura. He's done that a couple of times. He's enjoying himself. Katanosaka. Just got enough on it. He was falling over as he made the shot. It was going in. We're just trying to flick that across. foul there, the penalty point to the spot. Well, he has been another thorn, Nomura. Taniguchi. Let's have another look. It was that run, he was in plenty of space, wasn't he? It was a good ball in. Taniguchi was caught all ends up, and he's been sent off. He was the last man, he was through as well, wasn't he? Did he need to do that? Why take the risk? Just risk conceding the goal. And he's been sent off. That is a huge blow. Oh, he squeezed it in. And with that goal, Oita take the lead. And Kawasaki Frontale will not be able to beat their opponent's record of the best ever defence in the J-League season. They've now conceded 25 goals this season. Oita's record back in 2005 is intact, of 24 goals in a single season. He's hit that pretty much perfectly. His second ever goal in J-League, J1 football. But they had left a lot of gaps at the back. They've been looking a little vulnerable today, Kawasaki. And I just wonder if the nerves are showing. Now wide, here's Tanaka. On the turn! Was there a little touch on by Jung Seung-ryong, and Issa once again forcing a save out of the goalkeeper. Yeah, smart little save there. Couldn't take any chances. And he certainly tipped that over. He's got a big frame, 191, Jung Seung-ryong. Oh, it's a good ball in and into the side netting. Yu Kobayashi saying there might be even a corner out of that. Don't think he's correct on that one, but he really attacked this one well, didn't he? Just the wrong side of the post. They thought they'd got the equaliser. It's flicked across, and a little bit like Yu Kobayashi's header up the other end. This one was into the side netting. Misao doing quite well there, just coming across and trying to flick it. Look at the reaction of his coach, Katanosaka. Will be a goal kick. Is there time for one more? No, there isn't. Oita Trinita have done what only two sides have managed to do this season, Consadole Sapporo and Nagoya Grampus, and that is to beat the almighty Kawasaki Frontale, who have been imperious this season, but have come unstuck and suffered their second defeat in 4 matches. The final score, Oita Trinita 1, Kawasaki Frontale 0.
A triumphant week for Vegalta saw them earn the same points in 2 games as they had done in the previous 16. They hosted the Antlers, who were looking to take care of business as they marched towards the top 3. 7 minutes in, and arguably the best goalkeeper of the season, Jakub Sloik, diving away at full stretch to his left-hand side, denying Everaldo the opener. 1 minute later, Tomoya Inukai's header came too quick for Sloik to do anything about it, but the upright denied Kashima their opening goal. Sloik would have another hand in keeping it goalless at the half though. Juan Alano with the right-footed strike, but the goalkeeper well positioned once more. Just 4 minutes later, Sloik had to scramble to deny Alano once more, and then when the ball came goalwards once again, Nagaki couldn't get his shot on target. 0-0 at the half. Nothing Sloik could do 2 minutes into the second half when Everaldo headed his 16th goal of the season right into the top corner. Vegalta's first meaningful effort of the game came from a dead ball, Hiroto Yamada's header saved by Yuya Oki. Just before the hour mark, a great leap from Ayase Ueda put the Vegalta defence at 6s and 7s. Juan Alano strides through to get his first of the game, and that's 2-0. Just a few minutes later, and Everaldo was looking for his second. Rounds the goalkeeper, but not the post. And just a couple of minutes after that, Everaldo with an inch-perfect ball to Ueda, and that's 3-0. Kashima were impressive at both ends of the pitch, Oki denying first Shun Nagasawa and then Hiroto Yamado to keep the margin at 3. But not for long. The consolation goal for Vegalta came in the 76th minute. Koji Hachisuka's cross, Nagasawa glancing it home. Almost 3 weeks on the bench and Cerezo were finally back in action. They needed to dust themselves down as they took to the pitch against Tosu, who were on a run of 6 unbeaten. Not much to write home about in the first half, but 8 minutes into the second, Daichi Hayashi rises high at the far post, couldn't quite get his effort on target. Looking to continue that unbeaten run, Sagan struck just moments later. A big error from goalkeeper Kim Seung-gyu, and Hayashi makes it 1-0. Clearly suffering from rustiness, Cerezo struggled defensively. Tomoya Koyamatsu with the shot, but very well saved by Kim. 66 minutes in and Sagan would find themselves 2 up. Fuchi Honda on the spin, and that unbeaten run looking very safe. 2 minutes later and goalkeeper Kim was in action again, having watched his defender comically fall one way. Kim dove the other, saving a certain goal. Sagan Tosu appeared to be the only team with any attacking intent. Shinya Nakano going close that time. But Alunga's strength and determination saw him with an effort in the 78th minute, brushing the side netting. Wonderful chance for Koyamatsu at the far post in the 81st minute, but Kim with another breathtaking save. Very late in the game now, just 3 minutes left of regulation time. Alunga at the far post makes it 2-1. But with 6 minutes of time added on for stoppages, there was plenty of scope for Kashiwa to find the equaliser. Tatsuya Yamashita, though, heading the final chance over the bar. Time for a quick pause, but when we come back, we'll see if Gamba can hold off Kawasaki's title celebrations for just a little longer. If you want goals, we have them right here on the J1 League GOALZONE Show. Over in Osaka, trying to get a stranglehold on the last Champions League spot, Cerezo would have to get past Sanfrecce, a side that had been on a hot streak recently, undefeated in 5. Here's Mark Richmond.
Yonyechides will go after this. It's a header that just goes floating above the bar from Takura. Good climb from the striker. 34 years of age now, Ken Takura. And Sanfrecce Hiroshima players, especially goalkeeper Hayashi, is looking at the assistant referee and claiming that the ball had gone out of play from that in-swinger, or should I say the out-swinger from Kiyotake. Higashi, first time cross, it's fallen to the path of Leandro! He always scores! Sanfrecce's top scorer for the season has given them liftoff. It's gone to the right man. Right man, right place, right result. Sanfrecce's 1,290th goal in J1 League, given to them by their leading scorer of the season with his 14th in this season's competition. Asano's gone inside the penalty box. He's waiting for that delivery. He got a touch to it. Couldn't divert it on target. Always going to be difficult. Kawabe. Opening out up wide for Chajima. Always rising. Suke Chajima is looking for his first goal for Sanfrecce since April 2017. The right fullback. Oh, lovely touch by Kiyotake! Couldn't take it around goalkeeper Hayashi. And you have to give credit to the veterans for coming off his line. And the moment he touched that ball away from his opponent with one clever move. How about this for a touch? 1-2, boom. And absolutely Nogami had no chance. It's very, very clever that time. Leandro's kicked the ball away. This is danger for Leandro. And is that a second yellow card? I think it is. Oh, the last thing you want is to get sent off for dissent, and the Brazilians let the team down. Leandro departs, having scored the only goal of the game. Still Okuno, kept it alive for Maruhashi. Not the best of crosses, but he might be kept alive. It's brilliant defending. First time out. Oh, it came off the crossbar. Sakamoto took that final shot. Did his very best to keep it down, but not down enough. Here is Takagi. There are players in the box waiting for a delivery from Takagi. It's not a bad delivery. It's superbly defended yet again, this time from Sho Sasaki. Maruhashi gives the ball away. A chance for the counter-attack right now. Takagi as Mendes sprints inside the box where it matters. Takagi! Off the crossbar yet again. They just can't defeat. Well, Hayashi gambled. He went out thinking a cross was imminent, but instead Takagi took the unpredictable route and went for goal. Goalkeeper's told to hit this long. And he does. Only to see it being repelled yet again. That's a clever touch. A chance now for the equalizer. Oh, Mendes finally with a header on target, but Hayashi went down well to cover. This will be a last chance saloon. They won't even get the opportunity to do so. Sanfrecce Hiroshima cling on for the victory. Yet again, a goal makes the difference, and it comes from Leandro Pereira.
Hanging on to third spot and fighting to keep their rivals at bay, Nagoya faced a plucky Shonan Belmare, who'd won 3 on the trot and kept their sheets clean during that period. But from 36 yards, Mateus puts Nagoya ahead in the 11th minute, although the goalkeeper would have hoped to have done better. 6 minutes later though, a corner to Shonan at the other end of the field. Kaisuke Saka rises high and will get a second bite of the cherry to make it 1-1. Early in the second half, a very positive effort from Hiroshi Ibusuki looking to put Shonan ahead. But just 5 minutes later, after some good work from Naoki Maeda, Hiroyuki Abe with a pinpoint effort from 20 yards out. And not long after that, Nagoya went 3-1 up, Mateus picking out Gabriel Xavier with plenty of space, unmarked, and Shonan were punished. Xavier looking for his second and Nagoya's fourth, denied in the 71st minute by Kosei Tane's legs. And Shonan were denied a consolation in injury time, Shota Kobayashi just glancing that header wide. A slip-up from the league leaders meant Gamba were still mathematically in the hunt for the title. Anything short of 3 points would hand Frontale the championship though, and the visitors would expect no favours from Urawa at the Saitama Stadium. Here's Shazad Haq.
Here comes Shinzo Koroki. Went for the near post. Attempt. Shredded the keeper again. He's punched away clear. Patrick. Sami. Well, only 11 goals between them. There's a great chance and off the woodwork. Plenty of power in the shot. Still Leonardo. Back to Kuroki. Leonardo takes the shot and it's just wide. Yamanaka. Clearly one that's been well rehearsed. And that's beautifully done. Tomoaki Makino slotting into an empty net. The goal at his mercy after Deng puts it across to him. Wonderfully worked goal. The ball in from Yamanaka. Delightful cushioned header. And it was an easy finish, really, for Makino. That is wonderful, wonderful technique, execution. Usami, yes he does! He only needs that chance, isn't he? Picked his moment beautifully. Hasn't really had too many opportunities today. But then, in time of asking, scores the all-important goal. And they're back on level terms. Makino with the header away. A little bit of luck as it fell to him nicely, but he was quick to react. Looking for Patrick. That's pretty decent defending. Hashioka. Usami again. Slides that ball through. It's a good save. That shot from Takao. It's a free header. And they've caught the goal. Takao, who had a great chance just a couple of minutes ago, puts it in. Well, the marking was very poor on that one. No one around him, no one pressuring him. And it was easy as it comes for Ryo Takao. Great ball now, Sugimoto! Well, that was the chance, wasn't it? And it's not taken. That was a pretty feeble attempt in the end. They went route one there a little bit. Aoki. Play's continuing at the moment, Toyama. They've got to be worried about this attack. Still Toyama. Slide through to Watanabe. That's a good save. I think it's Deng, he's down. He's not great. He goes down after the final whistle. An all-important win and smiles all around for Gamba Osaka. But a much better second half, and the final score at the Saitama Stadium, it's Urawa Reds 1, Gamba Osaka 2.
Sapporo stormed back from a goal down to pummel Shimitsu 5-1, while Oita put Kawasaki's title celebrations on hold as they took a deserved 1-0 win at home. Kashima were convincing, putting 3 past Vegalta, and Sanfrecce picked up their 13th win of the season away at Cerezo. Nagoya kept up the chase at the top with a solid 3-1 win at home over Shonan. Kawasaki had put the champagne on ice for a few more days then, doing themselves no favours after that loss, but still keeping the gap at 14 with 5 games remaining. Nagoya stayed hot in the race for second, while the Antlers made a big move up to 4th and are just 3 points away from the final Champions League berth. Sagan Tosu continued to do well to peel further away from the bottom, sitting in 14th on 29 points. Kobe have just 1 more game remaining, and with 36 points, they are destined to finish the season disappointingly in the bottom half of the table. That's all for this edition of the J1 League Goal Zone Show. We'll be back with you in a few short days. I'm Steve Dawson, and we'll see you next time.